Hey, what's up, guys? So, I wanted to talk about Black Ops 6 and how the game has potential to be one of the best Black Ops that they ever made. My concern is Verdansk is going to be flooded with hackers. They are not going to fix the issues. I am very concerned about that whole concept. I know they're making money, and I know at the end of the day that's all they care about. They do care about us having a great gaming experience, but they're making a lot of money. So it's always that kind of a situation where they're making a lot of money, okay? And so it's difficult for them to just try to get back into eliminating the cheaters for the sake of money. That's just how it is, you know what I mean? When you get paid, you tend to not want to not get paid anymore. Meaning you don't want that money to stop coming. That's the reality. So that's something that they are truly involved in, is making lots of money through the game, the microtransactions. You already know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, it's a situation right now where we have to question whether the new Verdansk map is going to be a failure or a huge success. So, okay, thanks. So with that being said, it's going to be a situation where hopefully Verdansk will be saved. They will be saved, because I do want to see the map flourish. I want to feel like we were back in the old days, just landing on the map. I don't know if we'll ever see that again, but we are going to see something nice. I think we're going to like some parts of it, the movement and all that stuff. But we have to get rid of the hackers. The hackers are a huge problem, and even high-profile streamers, YouTubers are complaining about that. That is something that we have to understand, that it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. So my advice to Treyarch is to heed the warnings from people that have already said if the hackers are going to overrun the new Verdansk map, it's just going to be a failure. They're going to lose more money than make more money. So if you guys truly want to lose more money, if this is part of the agenda, have at it. But if you truly want to save Warzone, then I suggest you get that game with the best anti-cheat possible and redo everything so you could truly have a great gaming experience, okay? Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to end up happening. It's going to be a situation where you are literally going to be stuck with playing the game with hackers, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that, because we are going to be very, very disappointed and not happy at all. So with that being said, I need you guys to know that right now Verdansk is a hit or miss. Either it's going to be a hit or it's going to be a miss, because of the most important things that everybody is concerned about that would be overlooked. Those are the two main problems of Verdansk. Other than that, I don't see Verdansk being a problem at all. I don't see it being a failure. I see it being a huge success. But they got to get rid of the hackers and the bugs. They have to. And they have to fix these servers. If for any reason these servers are no longer handling the way they used to, it's time to get rid of the old server and incorporate a new server. With all the money that they're making, they should have the best top-of-the-line server. All these other companies that are not even making close to the money that Activision makes, they should be have the best servers, the best internet connections that anyone could provide. They should have the best of the best, because they claim they are the best. So that's something they should have. And because we're still wondering, that's the problem. And we're still wondering. That is a huge problem. So with that being said, all I gotta say is, yeah, you have to make sure that this Verdansk is going to be the best Verdansk, period. Because if it's not, it's going to be a huge loss for Call of Duty. It's going to be a huge loss for Call of Duty. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. And than that, let's just hope that everything works to its best potential, because that's the most important thing. So, I have huge concerns for Verdansk. Now, could be coming next season, could be coming the next season after that, but some people are speculating that it will be here on season 2. And if it's season 2, that's right around the corner, guys. That's right around the corner. I just want to be able to see that the map is cleaned of all the hacker clutter and that they do something good with it. But time will tell. Time will tell, because we know how they handle things. And so I don't know for sure if they're going to fix the problems, but they should. They should fix the problems. We shouldn't have these problems at the end of season 1. Now, every time I play on the PS5 Pro, there's new settings that I have adjusted to the my headset, my Odyssey Maxwell headset. I use Treyarch Mix for the Call of Duty audio setting. Treyarch Mix helps me define all the sound effects outside of the battlefield. So it gives me more perspective that there's more life on the map than just what you're hearing with the gunshots and the explosions. So I really like that addition. I was using the headphone setting, but you don't really hear things on the outside. It's more focused on the in tone of the head tone of the headphone. So with the Treyarch Mix, and then on the Maxwells, on my EQ, I set it to competition. Very crisp, very clean. Probably the best sound I've picked out so far. You don't need any really bass into it. It sounds great. I wouldn't go back to any other settings after testing it out. I'm a huge fan of it. It's a great sound. So with that being said, I'm really happy with the results now of the game, because I now know that the sound, competition, and then Treyarch Mix is, to me, huge win in sound. I could actually hear the footsteps exactly the way they're supposed to be. That was quite interesting. I know exactly where the enemy is, and that's important. Now it's up to me to get those kills, because depending on if I have the meta gun or if I have enough attachments, whatever it may be, that's going to be the key to winning matches, is knowing if I have the right loadout on my gunsmith, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, we're just playing a video game. We're enjoying it, but I'm also studying what are the best sounds. I still like my TV that I'm using. It looks great, it plays great, it feels great. My opinion, I don't feel like there's any reason to upgrade unless the next TV that comes out is truly going to be a game changer. That's when I may considering upgrade again. But as of right now, it's going to be just focused on the S95B and the settings on my headset. I think it was a great settings feature. I liked it a lot, so I'm going to keep it at that. And that's really it. To be honest with you, I'm just very happy that I finally got some really good audio settings for the game, because I needed those audio settings. That's important, because now I can hear the footsteps exactly the way they were intended to be. And that's truly that's important to me, because then I feel like I'm actually using the right settings, and I really like that a lot. It makes the game experience so much better, so much better. So at the end of the day, that's what I'm going to be focused on, is those settings. And other than that, it's one of those games where I'm concerned about Verdansk. I'm concerned about whether the developers are going to take us seriously when it comes to the hackers, when it comes to the bugs. I hope the developers are going to come back from their vacays and they're going to really clean house when it comes to fixing the game. This is only season 1, and it's a lot of fun. I'm having fun. When I play the game, I have fun, and that's the most important thing, is having fun. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done a lot of money was already made, and a lot of people are playing the game, but there's a lot more that needs to be done. So to put that all aside, nothing is ever going to change if you guys Treyarch expect to advance in the Call of Duty business. You have to put the work in. You can't just let the game sit. Yeah, you're making a ton of money. Yeah, you're probably saying you don't even know what you're talking about. We're making more money just sitting around doing nothing than we are if we were to do something. And that's a sad excuse, because with all the money that they're making, they really could be doing better. They really could be doing better. They really could be doing better. So with that said, I really do believe that right now Treyarch is in a good spot, but they will lose that position if they don't focus on getting rid of the bad stuff in the game. That's what I meant to say. The unnecessary stuff that's causing the game to fall apart. They have to get rid of it. I'm telling you guys, because if they don't, it's gonna be a bad game. It's gonna be a bad game. I already know. So, with that being said, now what we have to do is we have to say to ourselves, are we going to allow Treyarch to mess this up? Are we gonna allow Treyarch to not acknowledge all the problems, ignore all the concerns that the community has? Absolutely not. I don't condone violence. I don't condone any kind of threats. What I do condone is speaking your mind freely to justify what the issues are, so then people know that there's a problem. I do justify that, but all the other stuff, no, it's a game. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so you have to speak your mind, but you have to be as smart, and you have to be cool-headed. You can't explode at these people, because they won't do anything for you if you explode at them. That's a fact. So I am almost here at work, and I gotta say that we had a good conversation, but I'm very concerned about Verdansk, because I just see the same patterns from the last game, and that scares me. When I see the same patterns from the last game, that scares me, because it's just a matter of time before Verdansk comes on the map, and if they don't fix that, it's going to be a huge fail for Call of Duty. Huge failure for Call of Duty. So, at the end of the day, that is a huge concern of mine. I hope they take it seriously, because it's only a matter of time, and they're going to screw it up, and I don't want to see them screw it up, because I'm really looking forward to Verdansk. I'm looking forward to a map that is going to be widely impacted by the community. We're going to have more than enough people for every match. It's going to be all the feelings that we once had brought back again, and it'll be better. It'll be better. It'll be better, because it'll be a big map, and we're all landing on it. We all remember it, but it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be better. I don't think they're gonna mess it up. If they mess it up, then it's really sad that they're gonna mess it up. That's all I gotta say. So I hope they don't mess it up. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, comment about this video, sub to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 3K. That's my goal. My name is Stealth Dragon Andy, and I appreciate all the support. Sincerely, I really do, and I just want you all to know that I am literally trying to do my best on my YouTube channel, and YouTube is not easy at all, because it's always a grind, but you know what, it's worth it, because I'm working for it, so I should be able to achieve the rewards. All right, guys, until next time, I will see you real soon. Bye bye now.